Hello.
Anthony. Hey.
Greetings.
So I've got some barking dogs here,
Oh
but
no.
but that's not what we're here to talk about.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play you some El Estepario Siberiano. He's a drummer.
Where's he? That name makes me think he's Italian. Where's he from?
Let's look him up and find out for sure exactly where he is from. He is from Spain,
He's from Spain.
specifically Valencia.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and we're gonna watch him do a cover of "Blinding Lights."
Okay.
So here we go.
Okay, I'm familiar with this song.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drama. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby.
That muting is happening so fast.
City's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said,
So it's not a double kick. It's just a pedal that replicates it.
Yep.
no, I can sleep
Look what he's doing on the cymbal.
That's crazy.
Two drumsticks.
I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I just. I'm running out of time. 'Cause I can see the sunlight up the sky. So I hit the road in
A
overdrive.
drum roll with one stick.
Baby,
With 1 foot and one pedal.
Yep.
and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said,
Show off.
I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one
Can you stop it for a sec?
Yeah.
I'm just coming back to it.
Okay, so I need to go back and listen to the original because it's like a song I've heard but have never really paid attention to.
Yeah.
Um, no slight against the artist. It's just it's never been in a circumstance where I could, and so I'm not clear on whether or not he's replicating a programmed beat or
Yeah.
if he's just throwing himself into like I remember first hearing and understanding the concept of a fill listening to Neil Peart, but this guy sounds like
Right.
he inverts it. Like it's
Mm.
all it's like 90% fill. It's like he turns a lot of those flourishes into the foundation of the beat of the song.
Right.
I mean that whole business of using his fingers, using his fist, using the edge of the drum instead of hitting the skin,
Yep.
all three things as part of the primary rhythm is mind-boggling to me. But
Yeah.
it's
It's
also
stunning.
it is, and it's beautiful to listen to too, because it feels not so much like not so much like someone showing off an extraordinary level of chops, but using those chops to do something interesting with someone else's song.
Yeah.
So please, let's.
It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, very fun to watch. Yeah, see, this sounds like now we're back to the song as I would hear somewhere else. And now we're back to what he's doing, what he wants to do with it.
Yep.
Does it remind me? I have a question about that pedal.
Okay.
After the song is done. Yeah, I bet you're sweating. So was that pedal developed as a way of making it easier for drummers to do blast beats with their feet? Or that single pedal? Or is it more a matter of making it easier for drummers by reducing one element of their set?
Yeah. It lets you looks like it lets you switch between having it be it's like having a single and a double pedal in one. So you can have your use it as if it's a single pedal, and then if you want double, you can just switch it, and now you've got a double pedal.
Jeez, oh Pete. So you're down one drum and you can bop between. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, crazy. I have some more of him if you want. If you want to take a look
I would
at him
absolutely.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to do this one.
Okay. Also, hello, puppy. Doing those triplets one-handed on the cowbell.
Right. It's sitting right on the drum.
I don't know if CNC Music Factory is still around, but they need to employ this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm here to combine beats and lyrics to make you shake your pants with a chance. Come on and dance, God, grab a girl, don't wait, make a twirl. It's your world and I'm just a squirrel, trying to get a nut to move your butt through the dance floor. So yo, what's up? Hands in the air, come on, say yeah. Everybody over here, everybody over there. The crowd is live and I will see this cool. Party people in the house, move.
Okay, so what I would like for this guy to do is install like 3 other cameras so we can see from behind him, like to the left or the right, and then across the drums, and then a top view.
Yes.
Because some of this stuff, I want to see more of it than I'm able to see from this angle. Not so much that it's like I'm a drummer, I'd be able to understand it more, but just from a visual standpoint, it would be another way of appreciating it, the artistry of it, and the technical prowess of it.
He's grooving.
It's incredible.
Take the breath to go for yours on my command. Now hit the dance floor. It's gonna make you sweat till you bleed. If that open up, indeed, I pay the price to control the dice. I'm more precise. To the point, I'm nice. The music takes control. Your heart and soul unfold. Your body is free and behold. Dance so you can't dance no more. Get
It also seems like he's playing half the time with his eyes closed.
Yeah.
Which somehow makes things better and worse at the same time. I love the sounds of those crashes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I am going to go get a latte.
Yeah. Oof. I have a couple other short ones to show you after we talk about him a little bit. Um, I first heard of him because I saw a little clip of one of my favorite drummers, Dennis Chambers, talking about him, and I was like, "Oh, Dennis! If Dennis is going to say somebody's worth looking at, I got to take a look." And I was like, "Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
Okay, all
yeah.
right,
This guy is it's a joy to listen to his covers because they don't feel like covers to me. They feel like that's actually
right,
the drum. That's the drum beat that the song should have had. Like, this is the drummer that band should have had when they did that song. Again,
yeah,
apologies to fans of CNC Music Factory and The Weeknd.
right."
No slight is intended against them, but he is um, stunning.
He's doing some new stuff.
Yeah.
Moving it, pushing stuff forward. Are you ready for your mouth to really open?
Oh yeah. Go for it.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I don't know if that's a technique, but I've never seen anyone
No,
walk their
take one
drumstick like
drumstick
that
yeah,
and
yeah,
do,
to
yeah,
the beat
to the beat and have it
that
sound good.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And beautiful, again, beautiful fills. I mean, I can hear that, and
yeah,
I can take a good guess as to what he likes to play, what his real preferences are, because those are some real heavy fills that he's using, some
yeah,
really staccato, if I'm using the right word, aggressive fills in a song that is it's a childhood song, right?
right,
90s
right.
song.
Yep.
Um, and so I don't imagine it working well on stage. Not that I care, or he cares, or should. Um,
Hmm.
but it would be interesting to, and not but, and it would be interesting to hear a band working with him to cover that song in
Mm,
that style, like
hmm.
all through the song, so that he can be
Yeah.
as aggressive as he wants, as creative as he wants to be, and blend that with a bunch of musicians who are willing to go along for the ride. I'd love to hear that.
Well, it's funny you should bring up playing aggressively
Oh,
because I have a little bit of him playing fairly aggressively. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because it's like a compilation of him uh, playing a bunch of songs. Well, you're just gonna have to see.
One-handed.
Hell no, that's impossible. That is totally zombies, John! Zombies! Zombies were right there! Run!
How did he keep the zombies on the cowbell? And he can drink from it.
Right.
I couldn't catch what he was doing there.
Switching between hands on the beat. Crazy.
It sounds like he was tapping a ghost.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to show this to Hope when she wakes up. That's
mind-boggling.
Is absolutely, and okay, so what it made me think of is how difficult it can be to remember how music is like tiramisu. It's like lady fingers upon lady fingers upon lady fingers upon lady fingers. And so you hear someone like this, and you're not just hearing him play, you're hearing the past 80 years or 50 years of pop and rock and blues and metal, all these drummers who rose and established a standard. John Bonham comes to mind. Or I can't believe this, Keith Moon would be another one. And so boom, they set a standard, and then their kids come along and say, well, okay, if you can do all of this, then what can I do next? And then up comes Neil Peart, and then they have kids, right? And I'm spacing on the name of the drummer for Periphery, but there's a guy who comes
to get Mike Portnoy.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it's like all of these people keep taking this instrument. Like I grew up hearing that as the gold standard, right? And then Portnoy comes along, and it's like, no, I can make this more metal. I can definitely make this heavier. And then you've got Gojira and Periphery and I Built the Sky and all these other bands that come along that same thing with the guitar. It's like Polyphia. I could never have imagined a Polyphia when I was growing up in the 80s. But they needed to have a Steve Vai and a Joe Satriani and a Alvin Lee to stand, to learn from. And they took that stuff and they ate it, and then they went in directions that I could never have anticipated. And I love that. I love that these instruments, this music keeps getting refreshed with new
and there's
eyes.
all the jazz guys and the fusion jazz guys and like the Chad Wackermans and everybody in that mix too, really pushing things forward.
Trilutger too, and
totally. Yeah. Well, that's my favorite.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Awesome. Yep. Well, cool. I'm glad I could show you that to you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
And do more.
All right, sir. We will.